on seed.
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Click them off since it started.
NBA GOAT talk, fellas. How we feeling?
I got my hater shades on for my haters out there.
One, we have Steph Curry, the greatest shooter of all time. From the 2, we have Michael Jordan. From the 3, we have Kobe Bryant. From the 4, we have LeBron James. And from the 5, we have the greatest of all time, Bill Russell.
Oh, you got LeBron playing the 4.
You got LeBron playing
That's
power
your-
forward.
That's a small ass team.
Small
Just
team.
gonna throw it out there.
They'll be okay.
Oh, ours. My list is
Are
similar
you
to
saying
yours,
all
but
that?
I've
Hold
got
on.
one position different.
Time out. I don't think anybody
Yeah.
knows what's going on here. Hold on
Yeah,
one second.
we didn't even explain.
We are going through,
Set
before we go
precedent.
through the GOAT, we're going to go through our greatest starting 5. Okay? Josh's was Steph Curry. One more time, Josh.
Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Bill Russell.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'm not far.
Yeah,
Josh. I'm not
Top
far.
5. Is that your top 5?
I'm not
Top
either.
5 ever.
I don't think anybody's going to be that
No, that's
far
the
off.
top 5. His starting 5.
That's the starting 5. That's position by position. That's starting
I
5.
wouldn't
Yeah.
far
All
off.
right, all right.
I was doing it by position, like that they're assigned, that they retired as. Like Shaq's a clear center; he's not a power forward. You know, like
Yeah.
That's I didn't know we were putting.
I mean,
if we
bro,
could
it's
put
basketball.
position in their
But listen,
career.
it's basketball, bro. Like,
Because you could put LeBron.
Steph
at the
Curry's
one, I
not
guess.
your center or your power forward, right?
Well, no, I'm just
All
saying
right,
you
so
could
I
put
think we're
LeBron
close.
at the 1. You could.
Exactly.
You could
All
put
right,
LeBron at
Corey
point guard.
Grady. You go, Corey Grady. Who you got?
LeBron's not the one either.
So we got.
LeBron runs point. Avery, will you tell Dunbar that LeBron can
He
run
does.
point?
I didn't say he couldn't. He's not your
Yeah,
one.
so
in
like,
the
That's what
starting
he
five.
does. He
No.
plays point.
Okay. Corey
LeBron
Grady.
is basically a big ass point guard.
All right, so at the 1 we got Steph. At the 2 we got MJ. At the 3 we got Kobe. At the 4 we have Tim Duncan, and then at the 5 we have Bill Russell.
All right, so we're 1 off.
Yes.
That's
So
not
far,
bad
some
at all.
singularity.
Yeah, for sure. Avery.
Point guard, greatest shooter ever, Stephen Curry. At the 2, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. At the 3, Kevin Durant. The
This
best
guy.
scorer at all 3 levels of the game of basketball, hands down.
At
At
the
the
4.
4, Tim Duncan.
This guy's smoking
Damn,
dope.
he
He left
basically
At
copied
the 5,
LeBron.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
He left LeBron out. He's smoking
At
dope.
the 6th man, Jamal Crawford, and coaching them, Phil Jackson.
He left the all-time leading
Shut
scorer.
the fuck up. Who cares?
We're doing 6 man.
I left LeBron off mine too.
We're doing
You-
6 man.
Fucking the
Okay,
other 3
starting
people
5.
on the foot. Like, come on, bro.
We know which 2 teams would lose already, so let's go.
You're right.
Alright.
You're right. We can throw it in
Alright.
fucking 2K and
I'm
see what
going.
happens.
I'm going. All right, I'm going to start mine Mina Kimes style.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My
Bitch don't know what he's
team
talking about.
My team has 13 golds and 1 bronze as far as Olympic medals.
Damn.
31 championships.
Boy's got bronze.
19 finals MVPs and 77 All-Star selections. At the 1.
Hold on, it'll help us tell if a certain player's on that team. How many finals appearances did it take to get those?
At the 1, Magic Johnson.
That's not upsetting.
At the 2, Kobe Bryant.
He has Magic at point, but says Braun can't play point. Okay.
At
Come
the
on.
3,
Yeah, Magic
at the
Johnson
3,
literally was a point guard.
at the 3,
Magic. Okay.
Magic Johnson was
Michael
literally a
Jordan.
point guard.
They did the same thing.
at the 3,
Jordan at the 3?
Michael Jordan. At the 4,
Forward.
At the 3 is crazy.
LeBron James.
The disrespect to Tim
At
Duncan
the
is
5,
Motherfuckers are out of
Bill Russell.
Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all, Hakeem Olajuwon is cooking Bill Russell. Like,
Go ahead.
Cooking.
Fucking
Absolutely cooking.
fish fry.
Blender.
Fish fry, bro.
That's fine. Didn't they name like the fucking
The
all-star
finals
trophy?
MVP. The
There
finals
it is.
MVP is
There it
named
is.
after Bill Russell.
Yep.
Isn't
It's
there
either
a
the final or the
isn't
all-star
there
game MVP? One of them.
isn't there a
All-Star
Bill
Kobe,
Russell
I believe.
isn't there a Bill Russell number retired in every arena?
What is it, like 100? You can't even have.
Hey,
three
in the
digits
words
anymore?
of Udonis Haslam, fuck Bill Russell. In the words of Udonis
Bill
Haslam,
Russell played.
fuck Bill Russell.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
I think I might have been able to be a sharpshooter in the league when Bill Russell played.
All
The
right.
ball-
Bro can't dribble with his left hand, but if he would have played then, he'd have been dead eye.
Damn it.
In 1940, yeah, it'd have been fun. Anyways,
Hey, I'm glad that we've surpassed Avery's prior test of you have to be able to make a layup with your left hand to talk about basketball. So just be glad that we didn't have to all.
I'm entertaining this conversation. Just know I will pull that back out though. I will pull it out. You have to be on video making a layup with your left hand if you're right-handed, right hand if you're left-handed, to further have a conversation after tonight.
I want everybody in our chat to take these serious.
Okay.
But 2 people left the leading scorer of all time off their starting 5.
Okay.
So I feel bad for all the listeners that, you know, people are like, oh, I know basketball.
No, I didn't. I didn't. I led the guy. I put the guy. I put the guy who's got the highest points per game average in the playoffs, finals, and regular season, and all time.
All right,
you're right.
I got my 5. I did a 5, and he even said that I can't put LeBron at 1. So if I can't, I'll give you what my redacted list would be. But I had LeBron at the 1. At the 2, I had Jordan. At the 3, I had Durant. Me and Avery on the same page there. On the 4, I had Tim Duncan. And at the 5, I had Shaq. Which Shaq, I feel like, is Olajuwon would have been Olajuwon was my other one. And I had a debate between Jokic at the 4. But I didn't want to have too many scorers on there.
Olajuwon would have fouled out Garden Check.
But is that list acceptable with Braun at the 1? If not,
I just listen. I completely understand.
I
understand. No. I'm not saying he's not like a true floor general. He doesn't see it almost in a quarterback size. Exactly. And that's my point. Since he can run all 5, for a comparison's sake, we gotta come within some sort of agreement where we can't put him in
He
at
can run all 5
5.
and he's the leading scorer of all time.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though?
All right.
Damn. Hey,
if we
y'all
can
make
agree
sure.
on
Hey,
that.
Ronnie.
and I put him at shooting guard.
Ronnie, give your KY jelly that you have over to Gunner for us right quick, cause holy fuck, bro.
How do you? Who do you want? Who you want him at the 2?
Who?
LeBron. And then who
Yeah,
at the
and then
1?
I guess I put Curry at the 1 or Magic. I'd probably put Magic at the 1, honestly. But I just like LeBron is in a sense like a better Magic. Like Magic was 6'9" when Kareem couldn't play his rookie year. Magic went and played center and fucking won the finals.
33,
MVP.
19, and 8.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you wanted to create a team back in that time and someone said, I want to put him at power forward, like, do you think anybody would say that's crazy? Like, you know, that's what LeBron can do. I feel like he's one of those guys that you have the luxury to move a little bit up and down. Now, if I like you said, if it was Steph Curry at center, if it was something stupid as fuck that was just like, what? I'm going to put 5. Allen Iverson at the 1, Steph Curry at the 2. Fucking name 3 other short guys and put them in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, on some fun. Right.
Go ahead,
I mean,
Gunner.
it'd be interesting. The all point guard team, like.
Nice.
But yeah.
All right, Gunner, who you got? LeBron at the 1, 2, 3, and
LeBron at
4
all
and
5
5.
positions because he's the greatest to
32.
ever fucking play.
No. You gotta alternate LeBron, Bronny.
Hey, look at the man over here, imaginary sucking dick. That's crazy. Anyways, so
LeBron.
at my one, with the new career high, I got Bronny James. At my 2, I got Bryce James. At my 3, I got Savannah James. At my 4,
I ain't even got Gloria in this bitch. Gloria gave birth to him.
Listen to me. At my 4, I'm putting Rich Paul in there.
At
my 5, I got LeBron.
And at his 6, he's got the little tight shoe.
Nah, listen. I'm just
the 6th man is Zuri.
Yeah, Diddy's the
All
coach.
coached by Maverick Carter.
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
Dylon.
At the 1, I got the purest shooter of the basketball of all time, Steph Curry. At my 2, I got
Iguodala.
At my 2, I'm gonna pay my respects. At my 2, I got one of the most versatile players of all time, Michael Jordan. At my 3, I got LeBron James, the king himself. LeBron James. Number 4, I got Tim Duncan, the backboard king. And at number 5, you got Shaq, the most dominant center to ever play the game of basketball. Nobody could stop him. They created a foul to stop him.
So when I did when I did the list, I left Kobe out originally.
Who's in the chat? Anybody in the chat?
I had Michael.
That's not crazy to say that, Dunbar. That's not crazy.
I had Michael at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Dirk at the 4, and I was like, nah. I gotta get rid of Dirk. But my thought process was I looked at it. Listen, I looked at it, and I said, well, if I'm putting Dirk in there, I gotta have Kobe in there. And no, I definitely gotta have Kobe in there instead of Dirk. So that's why I rotated LeBron to the 4.
I'm gonna pay homage to my dude. You don't know how good Tim Duncan was.
Oh no, I do.
None of you.
There's a couple folks.
Give me Iguodala. Give me
Laser
Iguodala.
beam pointed at Earth.
Who's the
Give
5?
me
Who's the 5?
Brittle, you seem to be upset that I said Jamal Crawford as my 6th man. Who would you have as 6th man?
No, I just didn't know we were doing 6 man.
I threw it in there. I just threw it in there. Not like legit 6th man. Not like a fucking 6th person. You want like a legit.
Oh no, I'm doing my 6th person. I want Kevin Durant.
6th man, Peyton Pritchard.
This fuck here.
Go Ducks.
This fuck here. Jesus Homer.
You know who I want?
6 man.
Della Vadova.
6. You know what? 6-man T-Mac, dude. 6-man T-Mac. T-Mac was a fucking
Tracy
problem.
McGrady, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, he was a fucking force.
Or an actual
6-man.
Like an
actual 6th man. Not like the best 6th person you can.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh.
That's why I went Jamal Crawford.
Hey,
I mean,
well,
it's between Jamal Crawford and Lou Williams.
Then we're gonna do the late career. We're gonna do the late career Vince Carter because he was a fucking 6 man in his career.
Let me throw one out there. Lamar Odom.
Meta World.
Who was on crack?
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, my defensive GOAT of the NFL was on crack. Matter of fact,
yeah.
Seems to be
okay.
You should appreciate this one. Cleveland Cavaliers, like 3 weeks after he got there, Dwayne Wade, when he went to the bench.
No. Dwayne Wade should have never left. That was terrible. It was the worst thing ever. It never happened.
Because he followed LeBronda.
Rhonda?
Yeah, that's what happens when you're great.
LeBron James.
Hey, man. Gunner, it's amazing you didn't even have his dad on the list, Delonte West. You didn't even have Delonte West on the team, bro. Like, come on.
I'm talking about my guy tonight.
You know, I'm gonna ask you a question, Avery.
We're not gonna besmirch Delonte
All right,
West.
He literally
so
fucked-
this is
he
kind
literally
of on the
fucked
You haven't
spot.
heard about LeBron and Beyonce?
This is kind of on the spot, and Avery mentioned a coach. Who's the coach of the team?
Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson. What?
No, dude.
The
Coach
fuck?
K.
Does it? Hold on. I was about to say, does it have to be NBA coach? Can we say Coach K?
Yeah,
Coach
why
K.
not? It's basketball.
Yeah, Coach K. All right, he coached the
Yeah.
Dream Team, so he qualifies.
What about John Wooden? Hey,
He didn't coach the Dream Team. Chuck Daly was the coach of the Dream Team.
He created the game. It's like, no.
Chuck Daly coached the 1992 Dream Team, not Coach K.
Oh. Okay. Well, he did coach some teams.
He coached the 2008 Redeem Team.
All right, there we go.
Hey, and that team was nasty as fuck.
Yeah,
that was
Carmelo,
a crazy team.
fucking.
they were.
Carmelo,
They were. I think the 12 team in Beijing was better.
Yeah, 12 team.
The 12 team was fucking.
Yeah, because remember they said the world was gonna end, and they were like, "We're gonna fucking win a gold medal if we're all fucking dead here."
Give me JJ Redick.
Laser beams pointed. Give me Derek Fisher.
I
Give
give
me-
me
No.
Hey,
pointed at.
I don't
Give me
know if
Darvin
everybody
Ham.
knows. I don't know if everybody knows where Gunner is coming from. Max Kellerman was asked a question on first. Was that a fart?
Somebody
That
farted?
was a loud ass fucking.
Recliner. Listen. That's my recliner.
Didn't do it.
It didn't make that noise right then, guys. It didn't make that noise again, guys.
All right.
I
Are you
thought-
sure you're not stepping on your child?
Hey,
No, he's
I
upstairs.
thought Josh just tried to squeak one out on
Your
us.
recliner's very brittle.
Right. We all just stopped for a
If
second.
if I really had to, I would turn around. I'd make a whole scene of it. I'd do it in the camera, everything.
What if,
Nah,
what, if,
so-
what if your child's in one of those dress up as a couch things? Like, you know, when they do a prank and they hide in a couch? What if that's what's going on now?
Then kudos to him. That's
Dude,
an
you have
elaborate.
Tell him
Also,
to
you-
get
you-
up.
You have
Tell
an
him the
internet.
joke's supposed
You
to
have an
be
internet
over.
footprint, dude. Your kid's gonna be
What?
like, "Why did my dad show his ass on a podcast?"
Where he shows that?
Be like, yep,
He
that's
said he's gonna turn around and show the business. They're gonna be
Hey,
like,
who's in the
"This
chat?
is your dad?"
Anybody in the chat?
Nope.
Your dad made a holiday when Geno Smith left the Seahawks.
Hey,
we
look.
pop champagne.
So Gunner's
That's
coming.
great.
Where Gunner's making his references from. Max Kellerman was on First Take. It was during the Cavs and
Brady made the reference.
Warriors. It was Cavs Warriors finals, and somebody asked him the question. They were like, "If the aliens were coming and the world was ending, who would you want to take a last shot, like to save the world?" And he said,
Not LeBron.
"Lasers pointed, world ending, game on the line. I want Andre Iguodala."
Honestly, I think I think the other part of that too that's
Lasers
hilarious
pointed is crazy.
I'm not even sure if he was asked that question. I think they were just talking about it, and he goes, "Lasers pointed at Earth," just like gave it up, like offered it up, like the most dramatic thing I could possibly think
Bro, that
of.
shit was
Iguodala.
so, that shit was so funny, bro.
So, when are we getting into the beef of this?
I don't know. Right after we give this $50, tell your folks if they want 50. Now's the time.
Oh yes.
Here.
Howlet.
You're having some fun.
Howlet.
What was that called again? Fucking giveaway Joe.
Sheesh. Tim, if you're in the chat, press 4.
So we didn't go
Missing
around and
one.
say who everybody's goat is. By the way,
We haven't done that part yet because it's
Yeah.
gonna take a fucking night.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
We don't have to-
honestly, we're gonna have to clear the floor and just let
we
Gunner
don't have
and
to
Avery
expand
go
on
at
everybody
it.
could just put their vote in.
That's fine. Just give me a sec.
Oh, there you go, Timmy. You should. Timmy, if you're in chat, press 4s. Get 4s in the chat if you're in. 4s in the chat. Come on, just press number 4. That's all you got to do. Hey, shout out to those New Mexico Lobos, Richard Patino.
All right, listen.
I had San
time.
Diego State beating
If your name
Michigan
is not on the
in
list, you cannot win money.
I just sent it to some cats.
Send it to the dogs.
Hey.
To them dogs.
Damn, Tim is 12. That's fucked. What said you're the feds? Speaking of the feds, y'all see how Grips get rolled up on and locked up on RICO charges yesterday? Wild stuff.
Yeah.
They said Steven Jackson was offering. Bro, the Steven Jackson memes from that shit is absolutely hilarious, by the way. Anybody know who Steven Jackson is? Everybody knows who Stack 5 is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all know Steven Jackson, like, is known for trying to be cool and going to, like, all the hoods in the cities. They said Steven Jackson was probably giving them boys so much money for extortion that they had to tell him it was monthly, not weekly.
Yeah. Big Steve.
What do they have to do when they get in here? Type in the chat.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right, chat. Type your favorite racial slur for a chance to win $50.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that
and
at
that
all.
is tonight's Doritos.
I just told my girlfriend
Vaughn,
to
call
join
somebody
this,
a cracker, Vaughn.
chat about 15 seconds ago. It's probably
Win money.
And that is tonight's Doritos. Joke of the
Vaughn,
night.
call him a cracker, Vaughn.
yeah, that one's okay.
That one's not okay, dude. Do you see my sunglasses, dude? That one's not okay, dude. You hear me?
He says that with 5 Zins in his mouth.
You look like
We don't tolerate none of that around here, my bro.
you look
He
like
wanted to say, bruh. He wanted to say, bruh, but it didn't fit the character.
I thought that was a,
My bro.
You know what I'm saying, my boy?
I thought that was a
that's
brown
funny.
stick in his mouth.
You look like you're about to tap on my window. Tell me
Bro's
to
got on
that's
Hurley
what
talking
I'm doing tonight.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He
Get
does
outta
look
here.
like an extra in Super Troopers 3 right there.
Dude,
Where
I'm
were you
totally
between
tripping
me?
out, man. You are tripping out, man.
You know what I'm
You
stopping
look
you
like I
for?
know you were on January 6th.
You can't tell me where I was at, dude. I've never been in a fucking White House. I don't know why you would say that.
It's the Capitol, brother.
I don't know why you would say that, dude.
That's actually the best answer you could have to that. If you're trying to get out of guilt.
Yeah, dude.
He's
I've never been to the White
I've
House.
never
Okay,
seen the White House, man.
All right.
Although half those people may have actually thought that was the White House.
Never mind.
Isn't that where Nancy
Dad, I
Pelosi
made it.
stays? Isn't that where that
Hey,
Nancy
made to
Pelosi
her
stays?
office.
We got G in there. G's in the chat. That's what's up.
Hey, that should be get Nick Beef in here. Let me know when Nick Beef's in the chat. I can't see.
Nick Beef said W. W's in the
Yeah,
chat.
let's go
He's in
Nick
there.
Beef.
Nick
Let's
Beef
go
in
Nick
the
Beef.
chat.
Hey, if you guys need any shoes, go
Hey.
to Nick Beef Kicks on Instagram and get you some shoes. Get you some kicks.
He can get me them 4s that just came out.
I can hook you up with him. I bet he can. Let me see if he can. Hold
Them
on.
shit's expensive as fuck, Gunner.
I know, but he could.
I'm
Bro,
totally
he
bullshitting.
gets everything.
Them shits is expensive. Hey, if you're in the chat right quick, drop your all-time starting 5. Drop your all-time starting 5.
Yeah, Nick Beef, drop your all-time starting 5.
Yeah.
NBA
Drop
players.
your
If it
all-time
doesn't have
starting
Vince
five.
Carter on it, see ya.
Vince Carter.
Vince
Hey,
Yours didn't have Vince Carter.
I
I
will
know.
say, I'll say this: Vince
my
Carter's
favorite, though.
1999-2000 dunk contest was like
Change the whole game.
them brick by bricks ones. G, them brick by
It's
bricks.
Change the whole game.
Them
I'll tell you
shits
what.
is so fire.
One of the craziest things I think I've ever seen in NBA history, though, was Reggie Miller hitting
No.
them fucking threes back to back to back to back.
Not T-Mac.
I
T-Mac.
What do you
fucking
mean?
started
Nah,
it.
the
Type
13
again,
points
boys.
in
Type
36
again.
seconds.
That's my fault. Type again.
Was that T-Mac 13 and 36?
Yeah,
I tried
yeah,
to.
39.
I've seen something
Reggie
else.
Miller scored
Yeah.
8 in 9 seconds.
But that's fucking insane.
Type in the chat.
Yeah,
Type in the
8
chat.
and
Type
9
in the chat.
seconds.
Type in the
Cold
chat.
blooded.
Hey,
Hope you win,
Austin,
Monte.
make sure you remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines, pal. Dropping that mean stuff in there in the chat.
Dude, who's in there being mean in the chat, dude?
He's over there talking about being gayer than Tim. That's hard to be.
Do we have any? I remember last time we had a one-on-one fight discussion.
Hey, look,
We were
if your
putting money in on
name,
the odds.
if your name is not on the list, you're not in. I blew it.
Oh, whoa there.
Hold on.
You blew
W's
it.
in chat. W's in chat.
Pause.
Dude, make
That'd be
sure
sad.
Nick Beef's on the list.
Yeah, I thought I could do something, but I'm not as slick as I thought I was.
He's over here blowing it, dude.
Yeah, I thought it would stay. It didn't.
Oh man, I'm gonna switch 12s. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, somebody put down a whole like 10-piece of buffalo parms for the guy, and a pack of bar fries.
All flats.
Ooh, Brittle's paying that extra $300 for all
Look,
flats.
you're already in for $28 anyway for 10 of them. Fuck it. What's another 3 at that point?
Right.
Oh, bro, drums are
Oh,
better than
flats.
flats.
Drums are
No,
not
they're
bad. I like drums too. They're easier to dip too.
Flats are
Yeah.
No, I'll say this. Y'all don't know how to properly take apart a flat. If you think
Flats are
No,
not
drums
there's
are
a
better.
proper way. The little like push it down.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell
If you're
no.
trying to get
You twist.
you
You can twist and
one
pull.
of the bones out.
Yeah, that's
bro.
another way of twisting.
Twist and
Where
pull,
you can
bro.
just pick it up and bite
Right.
with the
you got-
drum.
Magic Bird,
just-
Jordan, Wilt, and Russell. That is somebody in the chat
Wilt.
starting 5. That's my
Who is
boy.
that?
That's my boy G. My boy G. Magic
Magic,
Bird,
okay.
Jordan, Wilt, and Russell.
Hey,
Lakers on that team?
Bird representing.
It's crazy. It's insanity.
Dirk Nowitzki?
Later, dude.
Middle
Later.
East.
JC
Respect.
content. JC content. Curry, Kobe, LeBron, Duncan,
There
and
we go.
Shaq.
Yep. That's a good list.
Nick Beef.
man. Nick Beef. Nick
Curry,
Beef had his in there too.
MJ, Braun, Dirk, and Shaq.
Curry, MJ, Braun, Dirk, and Shaq. Yeah, dude. That's a solid lineup.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Dirk.
I like
Dirk
Gaps.
I'm glad he put our list tonight.
Fadeaway killer, dude.
No, I agree.
Vaughn, Wilt,
He was
Shaq,
a freak.
LeBron, Kobe, Jordan. Very, very, very ball dominant team. But hey, it's tough. It's tough.
We got 1, 2, 3.
Any list without LeBron is good
Anybody?
to me.
Hey, there's 4 folks who aren't in here. I'll give you about 2 more minutes, and I'll pick a winner.
He said those 4s are like $500 something.
I know. That's all I'm saying, bro. Them shits
That's
are
insanity.
expensive, bro. They
He said
just
he
came
knows a
out
couple-
last week, though.
He said he knows a couple people with him though. If you want them, look at it.
If I had $500 to spare, pal,
I feel that.
I'd send him a cool 6 to
Hey.
ship them up.
Oh yeah,
My brother's
Them
in the
shits are
bar.
fucking cold. Them
they are
bitches
nice.
are cold.
Who's the?
JC content. Would you take Curry or Magic? Curry or
I don't know
Magic?
how. I don't know how you don't take
You
Curry.
gotta
though.
take Curry though. I do think so.
I didn't watch Magic play, but my God,
Shout
It
out Dave
changes the dynamic of
Skorupski.
your team.
Hey, that's my little brother Marcus. He goes to Xavier. He said Xavier's winning this shit.
let's go
Respectfully,
Xavier. Xavier represent. I've
respectfully.
been to multiple Xavier games.
Fuck Xavier because we need Illinois to win for the fucking bracket challenge. So fuck Xavier.
Xavier's lit,
They're
bro.
no
I used to go play.
and then I'm picking a winner.
They're kind of
Xavier-
always good.
Hey, what was that
There's
old
They're
NFL
never
arcade
bad.
game?
Dave Skorupski's in. Curry,
Did
Jordan,
Big Dave come in?
Bron, Curry,
Yeah.
Jordan, Bron, Shaq, Duncan.
Bro, what was that? What was that football game where you it was an arcade game? You could like hit people and fuck them up real bad.
Oh, Blitz.
NFL Blitz. Blitz the
Jason
league.
Williams, honorable
I used to play
mention.
that
I'll
in the
buy
student section in Xavier, not in the student section in the library at Xavier. That was dope.
Yeah, you could like jump on them and like jump on their backs and shit.
Yes.
All right.
Xavier.
Yeah,
Sweet
Dave,
16.
that list
Wow.
ain't bad.
After this, just real quick,
None of
who's
the lists were that,
everybody's?
off?
Nah.
Except for Gunner's first one. His was really bad. He just said everybody's last name was James.
Hey.
He
That was
had
just a
LeBron
troll.
James' wife in there. That shit was wild. Who's
Didn't even
everybody's?
put-
Who's
didn't even
everybody's
put the
NCAA
mom.
tournament champion? Who's everybody's tournament champion? Tournament started yesterday. Who's everybody's tournament champion?
Gotta be
Duke.
Duke right now, man. Gotta
I got
be
The
Duke.
Duke.
team that won by 40.
I got
Listen,
Duke.
I picked Duke, but I think Florida could pull some shit.
Florida and
Yeah,
Duke is going to be a
Florida's real
damn good fucking game.
I picked Duke, but I really think Florida could pull some shit.
Yeah. No, they're huge and they're playing
That's-
crazy
They're
good right now.
they're massive.
That's
dude.
the
Those- I
thing.
didn't-
That's the thing, bro. Like, and they have
They're
Final
so
Four.
big.
Did y'all see the thing that Auburn is older than the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Bro. Auburn has a guy named
That's
Chaz.
impressive. That's crazy.
They have a guy named
Thunder.
Chad
Who is the-
Baker Mazzara, who is like 25 years old.
Who was the dude last year? Zach.
Zach
Tall
Edey.
as fuck.
Zach Edey.
Zach Edey? He's a
Edey,
center for
yeah,
the Grizzlies
for,
now.
By the way,
Oh, Blue.
everybody in the chat, put your
He played for Purdue. He plays for the Grizzlies now.
And then remember the dude from Duquesne? What was his name? Bro had like a receding hairline in college and everything.
Is this recent?
Yeah, he went to Duquesne
Last
last
year.
year. They were balling. Jack something.
No, that
All right,
was
you
Oakland.
got
He went to Oakland.
There
Jack
it
Golke.
yeah.
No,
Jack
I'm
plays for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Look,
Nah, dude, somebody have to look
I'm
it
about
up.
to do
Duquesne.
this
Tell you.
giveaway one more time. If your name
Alright,
is not on the list on the screen, you will
Yeah,
not
switch buttons.
be in there. If your name is not on the list.
JC content. I love St. John's. Cannot wait for the Mafia face-off tomorrow between Cal and Patino. That fucking sideline is going to look like a Goodfellas extra with if they ever played basketball in the movie. They just can't shoot the ball good enough.
While on
That's
stream,
the
I think
only
we owe Ole Miss a shout out for putting UNC Tar Heels where they belong, back to where they never should have made it to the
In the
tournament,
gutter.
on the couch.
In the gutter. Bums. Fuck that AD too.
Shout out
That guy's a
Bubba
clown.
Cunningham.
What's up with
Any
the-
guy with the name Bubba, you just can't trust that guy.
What's up with the? Hold on.
That's
And
the-
after this, so
Rossi.
I just want to be able to shout out Cooper Flag for getting the boys that thing done, because it's been some time since the state of North Carolina had some winning going on, you know. But we've been
Cal
through that.
winning
Gonna
tomorrow.
be some
Ooh,
time
Fuck,
again.
fuck Duke.
It'd be about another 365 until it happens again.
Fuck
Right?
Duke.
North
And
Carolina.
he said, yes, God bless Ole Miss today and no place else.
All right. Speak now or forever hold your pizza. We got 9 in here. I'm gonna click the button, and here we go. Everybody
Do
ready?
the thing. Do the
Everybody ready?
thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good luck,
JC
everybody.
content.
Hey, shout
Didn't
out.
he already win one of them?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
He played in the Madden tournament, though.
Did he? Did he
Our first
spank
Madden.
everyone?
Nah.
Hey, are we getting that back up this year?
Yeah, we'll do something.
Fellas in chat. Put W's in chat if you want a Madden tournament. If you want
Madden
to play in the
tournament for
Madden.
money. Or, hey,
Madden tournament
a
for movies.
PGA 2K25 tournament.
That's not
No.
the smoke y'all want.
No.
You get cooked.
No. I'm out.
That's not the smoke y'all want.
There's a Steel Pirate Media team of bandits on PGA just taking fucking skulls right now.
Oh, we
dude.
can go head to head. Yes.
We
Me
play
and Josh
the
was
first time
the other day.
if they get it on the green, it's going in. Is all I'm saying. I don't know if I can get it on the green, but if it gets on the green, I'm dunking a 42-footer. That's all I'm saying.
All right, now we'll get into the GOAT talk. Let's go. Who we got? Who's the GOAT?
Josh, who you got?
Michael first again?
Yeah, Josh, go first again. Who you got? Who's the GOAT?
Honestly, I think Josh, Riley, and me need to go and give it to Avery and Gunner.
Nah. I'm gonna go. I want to go on this.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
11-time NBA champion. 5-time MVP. 12-time All-Star.
Yep.
Bill Russell.
This is gonna fuck up the vote.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm going to follow Josh up because I'm also going to say Bill Russell.
Bill Russell?
Career average of
Yeah.
15 points per game. Not that impressive. But a career average of 22.5 points per rebounds per game.
He was
5
the tallest
MVPs.
fucking person in the league, right? Fucking Corey Grady.
I
By
can't
8
help
inches.
that.
Like,
I can't help that.
We're not gonna discredit the man for good genetics. Is all I'm saying.
Dude, we're supposed to be a credible podcast, and we're speaking about the greatest player in basketball history.
Boys. 2 Bill Russells.
Bill Russell.
That just means us.
He'd send LeBron's shot to the fucking moon.
There's no
All
way
right,
Bill
well-
Russell's winning.
there's 2
Avery,
Bill
I
Russells.
thought you guys had like a little alliance here. What happened there?
Yeah, Avery do have an alliance.
Bill Russ over Mike Jordan. Unbelievable.
I make
I
my
mean,
own
for
decisions.
Look,
it's
even
okay.
chat is agreeing. Yeah, how can you expect me not to say Bill Russell and I'm
No,
wearing a
Everybody
Celtics
in
jersey?
chat's
I get
smoking
it.
dope.
Hey,
Josh
I'm
said
just
Allen
laughing at
Iverson.
I'm just laughing at Monty talking about, haha, Tim lost no gimba for you.
That is a good one. That
Oh,
is a good
that
one.
shit's funny, bro.
What do you say?
But all right,
Nothing.
I will say this. If I will say this, if I took Bill Russell out of the conversation, I'm going Michael Jordan.
Okay.
It is not LeBron. It is not LeBron. I will go Kobe Bryant before I go LeBron.
No, your vote's
but
Bill
it's
Russell. Your vote's Bill
Yeah, your
Russell.
vote's
That's
Bill
2
Russell,
votes Bill
pal.
Russell.
It is.
That's
So
2 votes
for
Bill Russell.
Two for Billiam.
Go ahead, Riley Emilio. Go ahead, Emilio.
All right.
Laird Don.
So this comes down to how we
Ronnie's
have
holding
this
a gun,
conversation, how we
Gun to your head. Lasers pointed.
how we have this conversation, and the conversation around basketball or NBA GOAT always circles back to one thing. How do they compare to Jordan? It's got to be Jordan. It's got to be. Like if it like it's
Yeah, but that's because Jordan happened in the 80s. That's
Yes.
like
No,
asking the
don't get me
question,
wrong,
James
bro.
Harden
Don't get me
was
wrong.
James
I
Harden
100%
50
time out.
That's like saying they didn't
I
call World War II
100%
World War
think-
II because
I 100% think that there is so much credibility that needs to be given to LeBron in the length of the consistency that he has had in his career. And that is, it's like, it's not an easy, it's not like a clear cut winner to me. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely like the hate that LeBron receives is bananas to me.
Avery looks like Bill Belichick right now.
Yeah, get Steve Belichick out of here.
Steve Belichick.
But like I can't
That did not hit harder than Super Troopers 3. Just throwing that out there.
I can't just go straight up with with it's LeBron because it always comes back to some things that he doesn't quite compare to Michael with. And it's just that simple.
Like what?
I'm not gonna go into I can go into
Don't
it right
worry.
here.
He's got
I'm gonna
me
turn
going
the floor
into it.
over in just a second,
He's
but
got me.
I want Ronnie to go next.
What? Okay. All right. I think it's a really tough debate. I'm not really on your guys I'm not sure exactly what Gunner stance is, but I'm not on their side where like the LeBron.
You know what Gunner's stance is.
I'm saying I don't know where Gunner's stance is on Jordan. If you listen to what I'm fully saying, listen. So my thing is, I think it's like 1A, 1B. And that's credit to Jordan, but like the reality of the situation is for some reason I think basketball in the early 2000s was like real shitty after Jordan left, and so like somehow that narrative carried on. Like, bro, this basketball in the last 10, 15 years and like right now is some of the most high quality players you'll find, and this dude is still balling. Like, he's not winning as many championships as Jordan by 2, but the landscape was different. And the fact of the matter is the dude's an all-time leading scorer without even being an all-time scorer. So I just personally have to go with LeBron off the field, on the field.
Can I say something real quick?
What?
I think that the game has changed too. Like, it's all basketball, but there's a lot of different rules, and like the way the league is ran and the concentration of talent in the NBA today is insane.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you compare that to the 90s, bro. How are the 90s the greatest like era of basketball ever? Than the 2000s are already like a lot.
I'm not a basketball guy. I can't argue it like that. But I think
I know, but
it's almost a different sport in some way.
But you don't have to be.
That's all.
But you don't have to be a basketball guy. All you have to do is look at how far women have came. From the 90s. Look at how far women came. So there's only one argument. Either women are just like fucking aliens and they just get way better than everybody else, or
this is going
equally. They probably.
I understand what you're saying.
How far basketball came. The entire sport is.
If you compare it to the NFL, listen. If you compare what he's trying to say is, if you compare it to the NFL,
any sport, it doesn't.
The NFL has gotten a lot faster, stronger, bigger.
Exactly.
As time has gone on, it's just proven all sports have gone like that.
Yeah.
So wait, Ronnie. So you're saying LeBron James, Ronnie?
Yeah, I got LeBron because he's got. Okay. My biggest thing is it would be similar to the comparison as well with like Khabib or something like that. Like my thing is
you fucked this up, Corey Grady.
It's
the
not
truth is off.
Crazy take.
The truth is off. Corey Grady fucked this.
I don't think that that Jordan is like nearly far behind. Like it's very comparable. I just like.
It would have been 3-2-1.
Play a fucking snap. No. We haven't seen it. We've been propagandized about Jordan, and y'all don't even see it. Propaganda. That's all it's been. It's propaganda. You didn't see none of. You got Twitter, Instagram, none of that. Like the psychology behind it is factual, but that's okay.
Hold on. I'm retracting my vote because I cannot let LeBron get the upper hand here. I'm going MJ. I could not let LeBron have the upper hand.
You fucked up, Corey. Fucked up.
Bill
Russell instead of LeBron.
Bill Russell. One vote LeBron.
My hate for LeBron is greater than my love.
And folks, just like that, Around the Horn was gone and now it's back. Around the Horn is gone and now it's back. If only I had the ability to gray Corey out.
I must have made a compelling argument.
Brother, go ahead and say yours. Just make it quick, brother. Say it and keep it moving. Go on. We're keeping score.
LeBron, go ahead.
LeBron James.
Why is it LeBron? Nah. Why LeBron?
Damn it.
What's up, Josh? You good?
You could be out. I don't care. If you gotta go, be out.
I'm in here LeBron.
Yeah, it's LeBron James. I think LeBron James is better than the baseball player Michael Jordan. You can't be the GOAT of a sport when you just quit in the middle of one of the greatest
Middle
teams
of your
ever.
peak, right?
Obviously.
Middle of your peak, right? Oh, okay. And then you come back and do what?
Are we allowed? Are we allowed to finish? Or no? If you're interrupting, I'm interrupting. So let's keep going.
Let's go. Interrupt.
There's only one person in the 40K, 10K, 10K club. One guy, 40,000 points, 10,000 assists, 10,000 rebounds. The only guy to come back down 3-2 to the finals, or down 3-1 in the finals, and beat
because Michael
a 72-win
Game 7
Golden State team with Kyrie Irving and a beat-up Kevin Love. That's it.
2 All-Stars, right?
I mean, how many primes has LeBron hit? He's scoring. He's the youngest player to ever score 40 points in the NBA. He's also the oldest player to ever score 40 points in the NBA. And let me, as a matter of fact, I'd just like to bring up one thing here. He holds the record for the most career playoff points, has the highest career scoring average in Game 7 and elimination games, which would make him one of the clutchest players in playoff history.
Oh, cool.
Has more 30-point games than any player in NBA history. He
scores points in the game. That's what makes him clutch, fellas.
He is one of the few players in NBA history that have 100-plus triple-doubles in their career. At age 38, he became the only player to ever average 28.9, 6.8, 8.3, and 6 blocks per game. Hold on, I have more. Give me a second.
Go ahead. It's not enough, but go ahead.
So,
this guy really is trying to talk stats with me.
Michael Jordan's career points, 32,292. LeBron James' career points.
Fucking hilarious.
LeBron James' career points would be 33,244. If LeBron James never scored a fucking three-pointer. Too bad he did, and he's in the fucking 40K club. Too bad he can hit a fucking three at 6'9" and play all 5 positions. Too bad his son is in the NBA. Where's Michael Jordan's son? Isn't he dating his fucking teammate's wife? Get the fuck out of here. This guy quit the NBA because he got caught gambling, and David Stern said, hey,
Which one was it? Was it because he wanted to play baseball or because he had a fucking gambling problem? Pick which deal you're dying on.
Big deal.
It's funny you mentioned someone getting caught with something.
When you name the greatest players of any sport, how many of them fucking left? How many of them left their fucking sport and went and played baseball, went and played fucking cricket and soccer? None of them. None of them, because they were the greatest at their sport and they dominated nonstop. But Jordan was great. I'm not sitting here bashing Jordan, but this whole, our whole generation, just the fact that they can base their whole argument on, I hate LeBron James. It just shows what kind of generation we've become. And we're a bunch of hating ass kids. And y'all need to get your shit in order, because one of these days somebody's going to come up and fuck you up.
He put the glass on and said, "You dang kids, get off my dang lawn."
Yeah,
Avery.
Put your teeth down your fucking mouth. You hear me?
Your turn,
Put some-
Avery.
You're picking up your teeth with broken fingers.
Put some respect on the greatest player to ever live, man. Let's go.
All right,
Avery's
Avery,
got-
who's yours? I guess sounds like it's going to be 2-2-2, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how that works. But,
I
yeah,
thought about that a second ago.
That's why I
That's
made
good,
him
though.
stop.
That's probably the best
That's
thing.
why I made that when Corey said that. That's why I
It's
made
crazy
him
because
stop.
Dunbar was fucking going for LeBron the other day in the group chat. But
Bro, it's because of the same thing. Kind of the
switch up is
same.
crazy.
No, it's the same. No. But it's the same. It's the same. Like the same thing you just said.
Look at this,
It's
dude.
not hate.
Avery's
Why do we
imagining
hate him?
himself being introduced
Avery,
by Bruce Buffer
go
right
ahead.
now.
Avery, go ahead.
Avery's over there thinking Bruce Buffer's in his head. He's like coming out of the red corner, looking like Steve Belichick and
6-0 in NBA Finals. 6 Finals MVPs, meaning he was the best player on the fucking court 6 times. 5 regular
sports.
season MVPs.
Team sport.
Your
by the
man
way.
has that many, right? One
Team
less.
sport.
So he's less than him again. 2 Olympic gold medals. 10-time scoring champion. What's the main component of basketball,
sport.
fellas?
LeBron
What's
James
the main
was,
component of
LeBron James
basketball?
was MVP
Answer it for me.
candidate
Shut the
for
fuck up, Gunner. Listen. What's the main component of playing basketball? Putting the orange ball into the hoop, correct? You want to talk about how LeBron scored the most points ever, right? How many times did he led the league in scoring in a year? Answer that one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I will
answer
that.
That many.
I will answer
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you
that many. No, you're not. It's a rhetorical question. I'll answer it for you.
Yeah,
that
he
many.
Said MVP
career.
For 10 straight years.
Career.
MVP candidate for 10 straight years.
Career. 30 points per game.
Top 3 MVP candidate 10 straight years.
Career.
I got that in quick.
Averages the most points per game in his career. Remember, we're talking about
LeBron
careers,
James is the
right?
only 38-year-old player.
562 30-point games. You know how many games it took LeBron to pass him? It took LeBron an extra 800 games to pass him.
I'll tell you what none of us remember. Michael Jordan playing.
How many
I'll tell you this. He's got 173 40-point games. Second most behind Wilt. He has 31 50-point games. Second behind Wilt. You don't have an argument when it comes to scoring because my guy scores the ball better. Literally.
He has the most
literally.
in NBA history.
10-time first-team All-Pro. 8-time first-team All-Defense. How many Defensive Player of the Year awards does your man's have? It's fucking many. This fucking many. A fucking goose egg. Zero. Zilch. Zero. Nada.
Zip. A bunch of mailmen.
Zero. He's quite possibly got the greatest single season in NBA history. He led the league in scoring at 35 a game. Averaged 6 rebounds, 6 assists, with fucking 3 steals and 2 blocks.
LeBron averages more blocks.
Does he? He? Because you know what he did that year? He won the MVP, won the All-Star Game MVP, won a dunk contest. He did that twice. Remember how your boy ain't never done that, right? Remember how your boy hasn't done it. He single-handedly killed the All-Star weekend with his fucking bullshit ass.
LeBron
load management.
More points than Jordan's son.
Load management. Load management. Your man started load management. My guy averaged 40 minutes a game in his career. He played 80 games in his career. He played 15 years in the league. He played 80 games 11 times. LeBron has to take too many vacations every fucking year just so he can try to perform in the playoffs. He's not going to fucking win. He ain't going to win. He's 4-6 in the playoffs. He's in the fucking NBA Finals 10 times, and he's under 500. Think about that. Think about it. The guy who's played with the most All-Stars and Hall of Famers in the history of fucking basketball. Your man did that. Exactly. You're talking about a gambling addiction. Talk about it, bro. I'm still here talking about playoffs.
He was giving
the only player to have multiple three-peats since the NBA-ABA merger. Not one three-peat,
Jordan was betting,
but
telling other
2
teams
of them
that they win
bitches.
big if they just bet on him.
You know who averages the most points per game in the playoffs?
Time out. 1 second. If that's the case, then
fucking wrong. 33.6. LeBron James does not. LeBron averages 28 in the playoffs. Dumbass.
In the playoffs.
Leading scorer, just most points.
Dumbass. We talking about the whole playoffs. 33 a game. 33 a game in the fucking playoffs. Averaging 40 minutes a game again.
Open up.
Remember how you say your man's is the most efficient player ever? Jordan shot 50% from the field in his career.
50%.
50%, yes. 1 out of every 2 shots is going in, you dumbass. If he plays fucking
you will not make
20 years, realize if he plays 20 years, he would have 60,000 points.
Parker.
Okay, exactly. You're wrong. And I'm eating you up, and you fucking hate it.
He quit the NBA.
right.
He quit.
You fucking hate it because I'm eating your ass up. You fucking moron.
All right,
Don't
let's
try
go
to
to the
talk
chat.
to me, brother. You can't do it. You can't do it.
It's 2-2-2. What is it? Bill Russell, LeBron.
That was great. That was great.
Or Michael.
That was good. I thought we
was
were all
good.
supposed to clap, but yes,
That was good.
I salute
Both of y'all. That was
yes,
good.
yes.
I like
I
it.
saw that.
I love you, Gunner. I love you, Gunner.
Yes,
It's all love, baby.
That was great.
Let me do
I
this
do this.
again.
I do this argument
wait.
probably once a month with my boy Javon Whitney, who is in the group. He is in the fucking YouTube comments. He called Gunner, quote, where is it? I'm looking for it. I like that white boy. He a real one.
We can't even do it.
You're describing everybody on this stream.
That's not even the spiciest argument we've had.
It's not.
Josh looks like he's in an area.
Shout out to the Lost Five.
These people are oversharing, bro.
They're oversharing, dog.
All right.
Just say the first
who
and
is
last
it?
name and keep it moving. It's 2-2.
Bill Russell.
Yeah, no.
Bill Russell, LeBron, or Mike. Somebody in the chat. Is there anybody left?
Well, I'll say G says LeBum ain't better than Mike or Kobe.
I'll buy it.
Hey, Vaughn just said we argue just like this in person.
Yes.
You dumbass.
So,
literally,
who is it? Mike, Bill Russell, or LeBron?
LeBron, man. Fuck.
We've already put our votes in, Gunner.
Yeah. Gunner's trying to get a second vote.
LeBron, man. Fuck. You guys hear that?
No, the only one that was actually trying to get a second vote was Corey, and we ain't allowing that. He was trying to throw.
Corey,
He was trying to throw.
Oh my
so
God!
hard.
I was trying to make sure that Braun did not win.
Podcast and you went with Bill Russell. You got to sleep on that tonight, pal.
I'm just saying, Corey. I want to call the truth off so bad.
This needs
like
this
a baby.
needs to be called out. Corey had an alliance with Avery to go ahead and mark Jordan down as the GOAT, and then LeBron would be swept away. He went against his alliance.
Hold on, wait. But there's only one
like
thing that could still
Survivor.
happen.
He
LeBron
joined the dark side.
This year,
with
but I know
me.
who isn't. I know who has no chance of winning the championship this year.
Who?
This guy.
Michael Jordan.
The fucking New Orleans Hornets.
Well, so technically, Michael Jordan does have a chance because he could be rostered. Bill Russell doesn't have a chance because he died in 2022, and may he rest in peace.
All right. Real quick.
Hey, in the words of Udonis Haslam, fuck Bill Russell.
Rest in
Hey,
peace.
real
And
quick,
then the
just to
Celtics
keep
proceeded to win in
everybody,
the playoffs.
just to keep everybody in the know
We have
here.
4 votes on fuck Bill Russell though.
We have a group bracket challenge here, and currently Josh is alone in first, and Ronnie's alone in last. Winner picks.
Yeah, we'll check
winner
back,
picks. Winner picks. Winner picks the loser's T-shirt for an episode. So stay tuned for that.
He's gonna be sending me DK Metcalf's jersey.
Same
If I
thing.
lose.
Hey, same thing, same time next
He's
week.
like, I'm not gonna reward you.
Same thing, same time next
You're
week.
what?
But we're doing hockey, right?
Oh yeah.
That'll
Oh,
be
God.
that'll be wicked quick. So I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
that'll be
be
very
here.
quick.
No,
be
hell
here
no.
at 10.
Shout out Gordie Howe. Shout out Gordie Howe. I can't wait
Let
to
me
really
just
meet
quick,
double
my
check
goat.
on what we're doing next week.
David.
Because if you don't pick Wayne Gretzky, you're wrong.
Shout out Brad Marchand.
Oh no, we're
Florida Panther Brad Marchand.
we're doing we're gonna do baseball.
yeah.
We're gonna do baseball next week.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're gonna go goat pitcher, goat hitter,
Yeah.
goat pitcher, goat hitter.
Yep.
Or do you want to do a starting 9? You want to do
We'll
a
talk.
starting 9?
We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
We're
we'll
doing
iron it
baseball the same time, same place next week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you later.
Wait, so who's the goat?
Peace. The goat,
Yeah,
out
we
it's
didn't get.
So,
It's 2-2-2.
bro. Nobody
Done
said
deal.
anything. Well,
It's
it's not.
2-2-2.
I'll say this. The only thing that was said was
Was LeBum.
It's not LeBum.
LeBum.
The ankle.
Mike's name was mentioned.
LeGroin.
Shout out to Bronny
Russell.
James, 17 career high points.
It's Mike. Sorry guys, Mike's
Shout
the
out to
GOAT.
Biogenesis.